The Zora helm we are to present to Sir Link seems to be stored in a skyfish. Like in its belly? That's weird. Pure silliness. It is unlikely that the Zora helm was placed in an actual fish's stomach. Well, then why did Yoda say skyfish? Well, I have to surprise Linky through here. I don't have to. I could probably use the stairs like a regular person, but I want these people to be impressed at the mystical powers that I have with my cool guy Raru arm. I hope I don't lose it. I hope I don't lose it after all this. That's gonna be heartbreaking. This is 100% one of those games, like the Mass Effect series, where it's like, oh, that's the end. Man. Can the next one come out already? Do we really have to wait like 3 to 5 years for the next one? I really hope not. Hello everybody, thank you for joining me, the Squid Plushie. We are back in it with more Tears of the Kingdom, about 98 to 99% done with everything we want to do in the game before finally going and beating it. Now, I have to level with you guys. I know I did say in the last episode we were about 2 or 3 episodes from finally going and beating the game. That was an unintentional lie. There are a lot more side quests that we have to do than I anticipated. I was expecting a handful, and most of them being like, oh, get me 10 of these things. No, in no particular order, the side quests that we still have remaining to do are Village attacked by pirates, unknown sky giant, unknown 3-headed monster, unknown huge silhouette, feather fugitives, a pick for Riverside Stable, a pick for Serene Stable, the Rito Rope Bridge, a pick for Japan the Bridge Stable, a pick for Snowfield Stable, the Captured Tent, Who Finds the Haven, the Secret Room, cash in on Ripened Flint, a pick for Woodland Stable, a pick for Footland Stable, a pick for South Agala Stable, the Never-Ending Lecture, a pick for Wetland Stable, Lurelin Resort Project, a Way to Trade Washed Away, a pick for Dueling Peak Stable, a pick for Lakeside Stable, a pick for Highland Stable, Treasure of the Gerudo Desert, a pick for Closed Stable 1, a pick for Closed Stable 2, the Great Tumbleweed Purge, Heat Endurance Contest, Cold Endurance Contest. That's a lot. That's a lot more than I was expecting. Now, about half of them are picks for just the stables. We'll probably save that for last, and/or I'll do it off the cameras. The one that I am particularly interested in is the Never-Ending Lecture, because as it turns out, now I have been busy. I have been busy between last episode and this episode. I have completed all of the Koroks that were up in the Sky Islands. That is going to be a thing that I continue to work on. I'm still working on getting all of the materials for our gear upgrades. Doing this particular side quest, the Never-Ending Lecture, will grant us the single piece of gear that is still eluding me. Once we have acquired this, I will have had every single piece of gear and outfits and sets that are in the games. Also, in memory of our Colton friends, I am going to be wearing this for this side quest. Excuse me, Pelgaroon, I'm so sorry. I also have the Bloopy fabric for my paragliders, also in memory of the Coltons. And also, I could have started up in the Zora region where we wanted to head, but since we haven't really gotten to spend a lot of time with our peaches, both with our depths exploration and the Booble Frog hunt right after, I just wanted to drop by this coastal stable to the Zora regions, and I'm going in the complete wrong direction. Oh. I also have the Bloopies on my shrine radar, not for any particular reason, literally just as more of an homage to our boy Colton, who finally achieved his dreams. I legit did not expect him to actually do what it is that he wanted to do. Obviously that was the whole point of us doing everything, but I don't know, I'm just so used to side quests like that are so involved, just being like, okay, thank you so much, and now it's going to take some time, and then like that's kind of it. We get the reward. Oh, also upgrading all the gear pieces to the max stars is fucking expensive. Holy shit, does that cost a lot more rupees than I was anticipating. I am certain that the helm will also prove useful to you on your journey, Sir Link. I hope you'll speak with them about it. I absolutely will. Who the fuck are they? Where the fuck are they? Also, why isn't Sidon getting to sit up there? Excuse me, King Old Man Zora. You had promoted the Sidon to the kings. Why are you still sitting upon his seat? You should be like over there on the side, and the Sidon should be sitting on the gigantic throne. I would absolutely love that imagery of tiny Sidon on the gigantic whale throne. Kroba, is you Kroba? Are you Kroba? Oh, are you singing? You're not Kroba. I doubt you're Kroba. You don't have a side quest bubble. You don't have a side quest bubble. Yoda. I almost called you Yoda. Yoda, where are these people? Excuse me, child. In summation, and to repeat myself, as an attendant of Queen Yoda, it is paramount to demonstrate more self-awareness. At all times and in every circumstance, you must behave in a way that is in no danger of reflecting poorly on her. Yes, I am ever reflecting on that. Indeed, your words ring true. Oh, Sir Link. You don't have to call me Sir. You can call me Linky, actually. Pura does. Oh, Sir Link, wherever are my manners? I was not quick to notice you had graced us with your presence. I am terribly sorry. I'm not really for these formalities, you guys. Zora helmet. The head that looks like your heads. Perhaps it is because you are so absorbed in lecturing me, honestly, and the reason for that is your lack of progress in the task you have been entrusted with. The Zora helm we are to present to Sir Link seems to be stored in a skyfish. Like in its belly? That's weird. Your silliness. It is unlikely that the Zora helm was placed in an actual fish's stomach. Well, then why did Yoda say skyfish? I suspect you should be thinking of the skyfish as a metaphor leading to the place where the helm is hidden. You never listen closely to my guidance. Which often results in these ridiculous misunderstandings. Like, oh shit, God, calm down, Kira. Help me, Sir Link. Okay, I will help you by going and getting it myself. I know exactly what skyfish is talking about. It's the skyfish that I've been to several times where it's this skyfish. This is like the only skyfish that it could be. But I also can't be certain how quickly we'll be able to manage all of these side quests. After we do this one, I'll kind of gauge where I'm at. I'm assuming those three, the unknown sky giant, three-headed monster, and huge silhouette, I'm assuming because there's three of them, and they're unknown, and they're talking about being all silhouetted and whatnot, I think those are going to be for the King Gleeok, so at the very least, we have 3 King Gleeok rematches to look forward to. Yay, Wii U. Oh yeah, also in the depths, there was an entire gear set that I had ended up missing called it's like the Set of the Wilds. Apparently, it was the outfit that you were rewarded in Breath of the Wild for having done all the shrines. I appreciate that. I got nowhere near doing all the shrines in Breath of the Wild. Although I'm pretty sure at the beginning it said that I was wanting to hit up all of them, or at least most of them. We did do a decent amount. I will comment also, you know, in my endeavor to go for all the Koroks. As I said, I did knock out all the ones up here in the Sky Islands. I kind of like them, like in a completely non-ironic way. There is a little tiny hole in the side of yous. The Koroks, funnily enough, present the chances at like really kind of giving you some like puzzle elements, because with the interactive map it shows you the location, and unless you click on the seed on the interactive map, it won't tell you how to get it. So basically how I've been doing it has been going to the location and kind of trying to intuit wherever the Koroks may be. With the Korok mask too, you'll see when I get to doing the compilation for me picking them all up. I have a specific outfit that I'm wearing for the Korok hunt. And it makes like a oh sound when you're by a Korok, which I did not expect. That caught me a little by surprise. But I did grow to enjoy it very much. It's very silly, and it does a little shakies, and there's a little pinwheel on it goes off. So I'm kind of like, okay, this is a reasonable way to get all of the Koroks. With the fact that there's like thousands of them, and they're all kind of situated right next to each other. One of the Sky Islands up there had like 4 all on them on just the one island. I feel like it's going to be pretty enjoyable, and not only does it give me an opportunity to kind of explore more puzzle aspects and use my brain a lot more with the with how this game presents its puzzles to you, it's also a legit like a victory lap across every single inch of the surface of the Hyrule that I've been through. Also, while we were up in the Sky Islands, I acquired all of the old maps that we had missed, even though we had already acquired the treasures to which they point. There were 16 total that I was missing. I had a total of 15 just by explorations. Oh, it is you, Sir Link. Is there something we can help you with? Abba-dooba-dooba-dabba. Kira and Chroma, you mean to say you already found the Zora Helm? Do you think it was hidden in the floating fish-shaped island? So, the Zora Helm was up in the sky, meaning it was impossible for us to find it from the start. Thanks to you, Sir Link, our goal was achieved. Same as though we had retrieved the helm for you ourselves. Perhaps this means that Kira's lengthy lectures will finally come to an end. This was intended to be our opportunity to honor Sir Link for his contributions. Instead, we caused trouble for him. It wasn't too much trouble. We have much to be sorry for, and yet, there it is, the inexplicable smack upon your face. It seems it again falls upon me to instruct you in proper conduct. Foreign attendant, listen carefully. No, it cannot be. I was so sure the lectures would finally end. Enough tomfoolery! I will not allow it! This cannot be happening. Oh, I'm so sorry, Chroma. But also, I don't care. Good luck in your lecturings to the Chroma Kira. I hope they learn to listen eventually. That is officially every single individual gear piece available in the game acquired. Completely. I have, as I said, started working on upgrading them. It's a fucking buttload of materials and a buttload of rubies. As you can see, I'm kind of a broke bitch now after having upgraded some to the 2 stars, some to the 3 stars, and some I can only afford up to the 1 stars. But that will continue to be a thing that we go and do. Now, we do still have time for maybe 1 or 2 side quests, depending on how involved they will be. Which ones do we want to work on first? It's not you. Oh, also I mentioned earlier in one of my earlier episodes, but I think I had to cut it. I'll just restate it for now. It is fascinating to me that you will encounter the NPCs, the many NPCs for which you do side quests and stuff like that, just kind of roaming about. I'm pretty sure we've bumped into several Hudson guys like the Carson up at up by the Gorons in the Elden Mountains. And like with the Ritos and stuff like that too. I very much love that little tiny touch. I have to surprise Leakies through here. I don't have to. I could probably use the stairs like a regular person, but I want these people to be impressed at the mystical powers that I have with my cool guy Raru Arm. I hope I don't lose it. I hope I don't lose it after all this. Oh, hey Hearth, I remember you. With your cool surfer haircut, or your cool suave guy haircut. I think I gave you a surfer dude voice. I'm wanting to say that that's what I did. What's a Demon King? I feel like that's a loaded question, man, and it really depends on who you ask. Finally, we found you, Garini. I'm worried about everyone back home in Lurelin Village. I keep hoping they got away from the pirates. Me too. We're so fortunate to have a refuge here. I can't say the same for everyone else, though. The village is way out on the edge of the East Naknuda to the southeast, and there's nowhere nearby for them to run to. Rosel's the village leader, so he'd be the first to know how things shook out back home. But we've got no way to reach him. Never thought something like this would happen in our peaceful little hometown. Hello, I'm the Wink. I have actually liberated your people of the hometowns. Are you a customer? You must have overheard the bad news. We were speaking freely because we didn't figure any customers would come by at this hour. But enough about that. Jesus, okay. Gobby-dee-ba-dooba-dobby, you two. The pirates are already gone, and Roselle and everyone from the village are okay too. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad they're all safe. I was beside myself. No, you look perfectly beside him, not you, yourself. That's a stupid joke. To top it off, the ruined buildings have all been restored. Thank you for bringing us the best possible news. Please have this as a sign of our gratitude. With the mighty salt grilled crab, look at it. Look how happy it is to be salt and grilled. You should get the village shop open pronto and start saving money too. A good call, yeah. I would have preferred to stay with you a while longer. Okay, I'll make my way to Lurelin Village. Leave the village shop to me. Fascinating. Okay, that's another one we can go ahead and knock out. We immediately picked it up and immediately completed it. I wonder if most of those are going to be like, probably not. I shouldn't get my hopes up with that regards, right? Let us go ahead and have a trip to the Lurelin Village. We haven't visited it really at all since liberating them and helping do the rebuildings. I guess I'll dub this particular endeavor in our Tears of the Kingdom adventure as the second coming of the side quest gauntlet. The Returning. Man, I guess I picked a pretty shitty time to revisit the beach, huh? Nobody's out here being able to enjoy it because of the shitty weather. How you doing, Bolson? Hey, what's on your mind? You thinking about teaming up with your pal Bolson again? I absolutely will, Bolson. I love you. If you're talking to me at this hour, you must be raring to get back at it. I'm not surprised. Our chemistry is out of this world. Funny thing is, I was just talking to the mayor about creating some kind of new attraction in Lurelin. Yes, I'd like it to be some kind of entertainment, something everyone could really get behind and enjoy. You've traveled all over the place, haven't you? Any marvelous ideas you care to share? Open a floating hotel, offer underwater tours, or host a water rally. Host a rally race on the water? Clever, very clever, don't you think? Well, it would be a brand new form of water-related amusement. That could do the trick. Yes, in fact, I think that's it. I seem to recall Hudson saying something about inviting some hotshot professional racers to help develop some new vehicle. I know exactly the professional racers he's talking about. If we could work with them. Do you mean the fellow from that Terrytown place in northeastern Akala? I love to invite the racers here once they finish their work there. Though I do wonder if real professional racers will be willing to come to a place like this. What do you mean like this, man? Lurelin Village is like the absolute fucking goat. I would 100% retire here if I had the ability to do so, or in a place like it. Oh, it's just some bird people. Oh, look at you. Look at you. It's Bilson! See, that's exactly what I'm talking about! He was one of the Hudson guys that we helped with the construction. He's just chilling down here in the Lurelin Village with what I'm assuming is his partner. That's fucking adorable. I appreciate that. I returned to my village when I heard that the pirates disappeared. Who'd think I'd bump into you here? I came here explicitly because of you, actually, Garini. Well, unfortunately, I don't really have time to chat. The thing is, my boat's gone, and with it, how I get my trading done. I don't know where it's gotten to. All of the boats in the village are gone too, so I can't even find a replacement for it. I'm sure that's because of the mayhem of the monsters caused. They all got washed out to sea. Things that float away from our village often wash up on Tanoko, an island off the eastern coast. Maybe they're there. Of course, Tanoko Island is way out to sea, and I don't have a boat to get a boat. Seems like I'm stuck then. I'll never be able to reopen my shop. I'll sell some things you can find only here, and my customers are eager to see me get my shop up and running again. I just needed to get my hands on a boat, that's all. I got you, buddy. Actually, what's funny enough, I'm pretty sure I crafted my own boat using the specific boats that this NPC is talking about for this quest. Full circle! Everything is going off the full circle here as we wrap up our stuff to do in the Tears of the Kingdom. And we followed all the shit washing down, all the debris washing down from the current up into that cave. Just one very, very small aspect of many aspects of this game that I have genuinely appreciated. I think this hands down is definitely my game of like 2023, but honestly, it might end up just being one of my favorite games of all time. And it's even beyond just, you know, playing it for myself. Doing it for like a series on the YouTube has granted me an alternative way to kind of enjoy games like these. I have a feeling like were I to play it by myself and not for a series, I would have burned out. I would have burned out months and months ago. We need some boo-boo. We need some. No, God damn it! Stop! I'm trying to speak and do things at the same time, and it very rarely works for me. It's giving me a reason to play it not just every day, but in moderating my time in doing so as well. Because I obviously can't go and 100% the game off the camera. There are some things that I can do off the camera, but things that I really want to do on the camera. Are those even? Are those even now? Please say they're even now. Even enough, I think. Even enough, I think. And I'm just looking forward to getting the opportunity to experience more games in kind of a similar manner. I have a Dragon's Dogma 2 footage that I'm getting into the edits for at some point here fairly soon. Once we wrap up Tears of the Kingdom and once we wrap up Super Mario RPG, I do think that we'll be looking at Dragon's Dogma 2 as my side series, which will be a little different of a format. Of course, I'm using my little squid plushie PNG avatar for those, just because I find it a little more relaxing to play some games off the camera. It's just kind of an alternative to keep myself from burning out on the actual, you know, live action recordings that I'm still doing every day. I keep hitting A, like I'm gonna get like a nitrous oxide boost, but it just keeps firing Unobo off in ways that I really don't require. I am very much looking forward to getting into my full thoughts on the game and the experience once we hit the credit roll sequence. And on the plus side, with me having this many side quests still to do and stuff, it's more Tears of the Kingdom that I get to enjoy before I have to go and beat it and kind of put it behind me. That's gonna be heartbreaking. This is 100% one of those games, like the Mass Effect series, where it's like, oh, that's the end. Man, can the next one come out already? Do we really have to wait like 3 to 5 years for the next one? I really hope not. Hello, my mans. I got you your boat. Oh, it's just gonna stop me. I was gonna slam it into the dock with like a, hello, look what I got for you. Are you surprised, Garini? Oh, is that a boat? Hey, over here and bring that boat. I absolutely will. Here you go. Oh, it's over there. I didn't bring the boat at all, apparently. You found a boat for me? Thank you so much. Such generosity demands swift action. So, if you'll just excuse me for a bit, what do you think I'm going to call this fine vessel the ever-lovely Mubs? Something about giving it a name really makes it more important to me. Like the Mubs. The Mubs is important to you. I appreciate that, Garini. Here, take this. It's the least I could do after you helped me reopen my store. A star fragment? Okay. This is a very rare thing you can't buy anywhere. I don't sell star fragments either, but my shop does try to stock rarer things you can't find elsewhere if I can. I take pride in my goods, so please come back to shop whenever you like. I do want to see like what I can buy from. Oh, it's here. Hello. A mighty porgy, an iron shell crab, an octorok eyeball, and an octo balloon. None of those things are like exceedingly rare, but I appreciate your setup here. Garini? Garini? Garini, hey, that was your name, Garini. I'll remember that for a few seconds at least, and then probably not. All right, that will wrap up today's episode of Tears of the Kingdom. I'm very glad that I have this huge list of side quests that we need to do. I'm very glad that we have started making our progress throughout it. If you watch and you caught a giggle out of my silly stupidity, give your own high five slappies with your raw arm to that like button. If you have any friends that you think might also get a kick out of the content, definitely toss them a share. I would love to have their support as well. If you have any feedback for the channel, want to share any of your anecdotal experiences between Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, or if you just want to say hello, definitely don't be shy. Do so in the comment sections below. I will always welcome more opportunities to interact with more of y'all. And with all that said and out of the way, thank you so much once more for joining me, the Squid Plushie, as we continue to do our best to wrap up the rest of Tears of the Kingdom before finally going and beating it. And until next time, where we continue to do the same, goodbye, goodbye.